Fucking need a shave. Looking like a hobo, as Ricky might say. I just recorded something earlier, and I said toward the end of it that I'm going to come out and do some more. And here I am, out doing some more. The problem I'm having though, I posted an older video a little while ago as a very special encore presentation. The implication is that people just demanded this episode. They fucking demanded. They had to see this one again. I had no idea what it's about. It was chosen completely at random. It's called The Internet Is Not Forever, but I think I did like fucking 10 videos like that. And my titles don't really matter. They rarely have anything to do with what is actually in it, you know. That some of it's by design, you know, some of it's just the way it happens. But if I'm talking about something kind of, you know, risky when it comes to YouTube, I certainly don't put it in the title. And sometimes I just don't, you know, I can't think of a good one. I've done almost 2,000. And after a while, it's like, fuck, man, I don't know. What I talk about in this? So, not sure if it was good or not, but I feel like I had to post something because I fucking have been slowing down on my posting. I've been very lucky to get a bunch of new people coming to me because of the whole Sprague story. I got like, doing those Sprague things, these past couple talking about Sprague, it was the biggest channel growth I'd ever had. It's fucking crazy. It's people really like that guy and they're really interested in what he's doing. But and when he was missing, you know, you understand what happened here. But usually normal people would be like, oh, that's pretty cool. I got a bump from that. That's good. Maybe I should, you know, take advantage of this and really crank out some good stuff. That's what normal people would do, right? I live with Nia now for, I don't know, what is that, 19? Almost 20 years. It's a long time. It's great. It's great. I'm very happy that we live together, just me and her. We've never really had to have roommates or anything like that. We've just, you know, we've been charmed by God, blessed by God. He takes care of us. Although for many years, I wasn't talking to him, and I should have been, you know. It took a, well, this leads into the next thing. Oh, no, it doesn't. I'm going to talk about the fucking third person thing. How about I just start over? Okay, what to do is just pretend this is the beginning. And I'm just going to start talking again. Because I don't want to, you know, edit. So this is like a new, right now, ready? Beep. So I've been living with Nia for close to 20 years now. Just me and her, like at various different locations where we live. And I've been having this thing where sometimes I have I feel like there's a third presence there. Like a person or I thought at different times it may have been my dog, my dead dog. But I feel like, you know, we lay in a bed, I'm drifting off to sleep. And I'll think like, oh yeah, cool. Everybody's home. Nia's here. And so is, I would be like, so is who? There's another person around. Or another presence around. I don't know. Nia was saying, maybe it's your mom. I don't know though. I don't really, the way I look at the post-death stuff is probably different than a lot of other people. I've determined that what a lot of people think about it isn't correct. And I've determined this through schizophrenia. But yeah, I don't think people are shitting around coming to visit you. Because for them, as we've covered here before, so it's settled science, when you die, you don't really kind of go anywhere. You're just like, you're leaving this area. Only this area has time. And those people that have died, or, you know, 5% of the people that have died anyway, are connected to you. They're just parts of your awareness. So no one's going anywhere. And when judgment comes, it's the final judgment, whatever you want to call it, that's when we move on from here. But until that happens, they're not anywhere. And they don't have to be anywhere because time only exists here. So they're not sitting in some place, in some purgatory or something, just kind of waiting like as time goes by, because there's no time. So for them to go right from their fucking death straight to judgment, that's all it would be, like a snap, like a second. Like, even though the time here in this dimension from death to the judgment is, however long it's going to be. Did that sound coherent? Probably not. That's a nice bus. What, did you just paint that? I didn't notice these things. It's funny, like the bus situation, like when I first moved here, there's a lot of them like this rolling through it. She's, yeah, but that's just for Asian people. I'm like, really? They'll keep you up? She's, yeah. Because they're different companies, and they work with, I think, Asian people who are on vacation. They have to show some kind of identification or something. Yeah, I don't know how it works, but it's just for, I assume, Korean, Japanese people. I don't know how that's working out with the new population that we have here now. You know what I'm talking about. Because telling them they can't get it, like I could see them just trying to get on one of those and then trying to explain to them why they can't get on it. Like that's immediately would be like a huge problem, I'd imagine, you know? They'd be freaking out, immediately. I just haven't seen it yet, but I'm waiting for the hilarity. Press F for Boxy. I think I got this one already. I think I've already seen this one. Yeah, this is just one of those things that post-COVID you see a lot of. And I believe it's a voodoo situation because we have a lot of people here now that practice it, which is always good to move into your neighborhood, But, yeah, voodoo is that's pretty hardcore shit. There's no nuance in that at all. They go right to the demons, and they start working with them, trying to work something out. It's fucking crazy. I gotta do a video on that. I don't have a lot of knowledge on it, but I could explain it, and it's a real hardcore magic school. But yeah, I think that's why those things are appearing. Whatever, sad. Pour one out for Foxy. And now it's Schizo Garage. This is a joint episode. It's a Spike Lee joint. Fuck, it's Spike Lee. He can't say movie, right? Like he's too cool to say movie. Oh, the movie's a white man's thing, so I guess you can't use that. Speaking of white man, can you imagine the fucking what I was talking about earlier with the with that bus situation or those things on? What you mean Asian only? Well, now you has to die. You know that, I gotta ask Nia about that, see if she's ever heard of any circumstances where that had to happen. Fuck. Still getting my head together. Maybe I didn't need to continue this episode. But yeah, so there's a third presence around. And when I notice it is when I'm in that spot that Salvador Dali always tried to stay in, between this world and the dream world, when you're laying in bed and you're not quite asleep. That's when you're the most susceptible to all the weird fucking paranormal shit. Like that's where I have my remote viewing things happen to me. And yeah, I mean, I don't seem to have any way to control that. Talked about that before. It's a separate subject. But, is it settled science? Maybe not yet. But yeah, so I don't know what this thing is. Like, I'm not worried about it, but it does happen. It happens quite a lot. Like, I feel there's another, like, person there. I'm like, oh, okay, we got Nia, and we got, who? What do I keep thinking? It's weird. What to do? I mean, it's not a problem. You know, it's not something that's ruining my life or anything. But, you know, it's happening. I don't even know what you call that. Let me see. Sometimes I like to see you walking up the street. I try to make a determination if I should stand back here by looking at it, and that looks like a guy coming up the street that I maybe want. No, he's fine. He's fine. I didn't know. I can't tell. Sometimes I can't see that well, and you know, just like this individual's fine. No problem here. It's good to look though. It's good to know. And there was a time, right, where it was always like that. I never fucking looked around at people. I didn't have to. I didn't fucking have to. You know, that was part of why people come to Hawaii. You know, it's a fucking... And I know they say there's a lot of racism in Hawaii between the, like, the native people and the and whites and stuff. I never really experienced that. I never. You know, maybe, you know, I shouldn't say never. There's probably been one or two little incidents that I kind of blew off that I didn't care about. But I just don't see it. Maybe other people do. I don't know. But, yeah, you have to profile. You know, like I was looking up the street and I couldn't tell what that guy was. He was wearing a lot of black. The street's kind of dark up there. And, yeah, I mean, there's a reason people do profile. It's like the pit bull situation. You see a pit bull come walk up the road, right? You know those baby eaters fucking take your leg off. For, like, no reason. Like, out of nowhere. Like, you don't know why. It doesn't know why. It's just fucked up in the head. You know, in the case with the dog, their brains are kind of too big for their skulls, and that has to do with interbreeding. For fighting dogs, like they used to breed dogs to fight each other. So they'll just, and you always hear like, no, we trained him right, or, you know, he's never eaten a baby until today. You know, you can't do anything about it. It's the same fucking thing with people. You know, so when I see someone that, you know, looks a certain way, I just try to, I stand back here, like this. Well, I get kind of out of their eyesight, because if they see it, you know, sometimes they'll force you to have an interaction, like an ambush. They love fucking ambushing people. I don't know what that is. I don't want to talk to anybody, but some people need to talk to people because they don't have anything going on in their head. You know, you see that a lot here, and that's a lot of different people here like that here, where they have just nothing going on in their mind. They see you, they're like, oh, this is what I'm doing. This is what I'm going to do right now, you know, and you can kind of tell. I get that kind of vibe. I see it coming, and I kind of fucking make adjustments, you know. But, yeah, you can't ever be too careful. Because all you have to do is fuck up once, and then, you know, next thing you know, everything's dark. Everything's dark. In the distance, you'll hear softly at first, and then louder as you come to. Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, the snow's bliss. Christmas music? What? It's July. Why are we hearing Christmas? Sorry, you've been in a coma for 6 months. Thanks for hopping in. Until next time, don't blame the teacher. Blame the school.